sorry it's taken me a while to make a new video. I know I said in my bulletin that I would make one the following day. You all know sometimes things come up and can't really get things done that we want to get done, so I do apologize for that. Thank you guys for being so patient with me. So today what I wanted to do is I've been getting a lot of questions in my inbox, so I have a list of frequently asked questions that I will be willing to answer for you guys. And the other thing I want to talk about, again, I know it's probably annoying, is this piercing. It's swollen, it's painful. I don't know what's going on with it. At times I'll think it's completely healed, completely better, but then if I sleep on it the wrong way, or if I touch it, or my hair gets caught in it, it'll start to irritate it, and then once it starts to get irritated, it goes into this whole like week cycle of just like getting, like I said, like swollen, and it'll be red, and just painful. So like I said, like I'll go through like a couple weeks with it being completely fine, but then out of nowhere it will decide to freak out again, and I've never said that I hate a piercing before, and I don't hate this piercing. I just hate the fact that it is like tricking me into thinking that it's better when it's not, and I don't know what is going on with it. So if you guys have any advice that you want to give me about what I could maybe do differently to like prevent the irritation from occasionally happening, I try to be really careful with it, so I don't know. So if you guys have any advice for me, I would really, really appreciate it. And like I said, I'm doing the cleaning with like this antiseptic stuff for your ears, and with the sea salt soaks. I'm probably doing the sea salt soaks like 3 times a week, not as often as I was doing it. So if you guys have any advice, if you have the piercing here and just want to let me know, or maybe it's just this spot, it just takes a long time to heal, because I know my other cartilage did, but it never got as irritated as frequently as this one. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any tips for me. I would really appreciate it. So now it's on to the frequently asked questions. I have a list right here, so I'm just going to go down the list, and if this is boring, I'm sorry, but I thought that I should answer these for you guys since you were asking. So the first question, what's your name? My name is Joanna. That's pretty basic. I think people say my name wrong. Some people call me Joanne or Johanna, and I hate that. It's really annoying. Do I have any nicknames? Joe. My best friend calls me Joe. What does private beach mean? Private beach, I made that up when I was actually on vacation in Puerto Rico, and the house we were staying at was like right on a beach, and I thought like it was so cool that it had its own private beach entrance access, and I could just hang out there by myself. So private beach, that's how it came about, and I use that for like a lot of things. That's like my internet name. How old am I? I am 21 years old. I turned 21 in July, so I'm still recently 21, and it's not that exciting as people think. So after this, there really isn't much like an age that's really big to look forward to, so trying to make the best of 21. How old was I when I got all of my piercings? I guess I'll go in order. Why am I holding this pen? See, I get really distracted. There's something else that you know about me now. I get really distracted. So how old was I when I got my piercings? I got my phone. That's okay. I got my first holes in my ears when I was 13. I remember having to like beg my mom to take me to get them. And it took forever, and I really wanted them. So yeah, so these were first. I have a second hole in my ears and a third hole as well. I don't have earrings in them right now. I usually only wear earrings in my first holes, but sometimes I'll put them in the second, never in the third anymore. So I got my second holes when I was 14. And when I was 14, I got my belly button pierced illegally because, like I said in my belly button video, you have to be 18 to get your belly button pierced or to get any piercings without your parents' consent. And I didn't have my parents' consent, and there was a big ordeal about me getting it done, but I still have it. You guys know that. So belly button, and then I had my third holes when I was 15. I just thought it was cool to like have a ton of piercings in my ears. Around the same time, I got my cartilage on this side. It's up all the way up here. You can never see it on this camera. I always tell you guys. You can see like the back. I like always tell you guys I have a piercing there, and you can never see it. You're like, no, she doesn't, but it's there. I'm trying to get really close so you guys can tell. I don't know. I probably wasn't even in the frame. So yeah, this was done in the city. That was when I was 16, which was illegal also because my parents didn't consent to that either. And then my most recent two piercings were my tongue piercing. Got my tongue piercing in May of this year. Yeah, this year. So I was 20, about to turn 21. You guys know what that looks like. And that one, it's my favorite piercing out of all my piercings. And you know my most recent is this one when I'm 21. See, it's like freaking out now. And then the last thing people ask me about, besides my piercings, is do I have tattoos? I only have one tattoo. I have a tattoo on my wrist. It says breathe. It looks crooked whenever I stretch my arm like that, but it's really not crooked. It's perfectly straight. I got that when I turned 18, like right when I turned 18. I had thought about this tattoo for years and years. So I finally got it done. And it says breathe just as a reminder to like take life more slowly. The comment I always get is, oh, is it because you forget to breathe? It's like, no, take life more slowly. If you're in a crazy situation where things are tough, like the time will pass, just breathe and relax and all of that. So that's the overview of my piercings and my tattoo. Which one hurt the most? This one is hurting the most right now. It's the most difficult to take care of. But if I had to say out of my piercing, my tattoo hurt worse than my piercings. But if I had to say out of my piercings, I'd probably say my cartilage. Really probably this one because I got my other one done with a gun, so it was over really, really quickly. But this one was with a needle, and that was like pretty painful. You could like hear the noise when they push it through. But it's not so bad. None of my piercings were like really terrible experiences. I enjoy getting piercings and the adrenaline rush that comes with them, so that usually blocks it out. And this video is getting really long, so I need to hurry up. Where do I live? I live in New York. I live right outside of the city, about an hour away. And it's great. I love to go into the city, go to like the cool like night places. And then the last question he'll have me, where do I work? Am I in school? What do? I am a college student, and I can't tell you what college I go to because then you would know exactly where I live. But I'm a college student, and I am majoring in psychology. I eventually want to be a forensic psychologist, which is pretty interesting and pretty intense, and classes are insane. But that's it that you guys wanted to know so far. So if you have any more questions about me, ask me, and I'll be happy to respond. Also, I really need you guys to let me know if you want me to make another channel for my vlog, or if you guys would be interested in watching that. So definitely let me know what you think. And thank you guys so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. You know I love you all. You're the best. And happy piercings. Bye.